Is anywhere in oh
Mm.
yeah, I don't wear, make I go wear my own jersey. I go come back.
What did you expect?
Let me go and wear my
It's
jersey.
prepared, like
What did you expect? You think
If na club where they do well now, we'll say okay. Oh, I'll be back.
okay now. So you just waste the last 15 minutes of my life. God bless you.
both of you are so ready. This is not just see, not be here. I can't wait to see who is going to win this battle.
I wasn't going to, but Annie's making me mad.
I mean, it is the derby. It is the derby after all.
And he came prepared.
Always,
Annie is coming with vex.
always,
As
always.
in,
I can't shake.
oh, Liverpool Man U tomorrow. Any, I'm going to start with you. What is wrong with Liverpool? Like, what did they do your club? Gong, 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 gong.
Where do we start? No, I've been saying it for the past few months, actually since last season, on the group, that the module, the way we run, is not gonna last. It's not built to last 6, 7, 10 years. It's like a battery. You use it up real quick, and you have to replace the batteries real quick. We haven't replaced enough batteries at all. I think we haven't. This is as bad. This is how bad it is. We haven't even replaced Gini Wijnaldum. That should show you how far back it has been. And Gini left 2 seasons ago, and we haven't replaced him. So um, it starts with the intensity, the kind of football that we play. There's no way those boys were going to keep up playing that kind of football for so long. And then I think mentally, physically, yeah, we've played a lot of games. The boys are tired, but mentally, last season must be very damning. You know, it's me. We are not the field safe at the vex. I still the vex when I think about it. You know, and I don't play the level that they play. To come within 1 week of a quadruple and losing it the way we did it, the way we lost it, is it's emotionally it's hurtful. So for them to get over that emotional part and then losing Mane and then a lot of injuries and all of these things coming together into one has made for a very terrible season. But like I said, we didn't get terrible. We didn't get bad in 1 year. We didn't get bad 2 months ago. We didn't get bad 3 years ago. We've been getting bad the past 4 year, 2 seasons, not 4 years. For the past 2 seasons, we've been terrible, but it wasn't showing because we were getting results. You know, a true Liverpool fan will tell you that some games we won, we had no business winning it, but we found a way to win. Some games we lost, we're like, yeah,
Because of money. You guys found a way to win because of money.
nah, not just money. I feel like the team just had that. You know, we can't lose because City is right there. We just cannot lose. But now there really isn't anything to say. But maybe now there is top four hopes. But before that, it was City is right there. We can't lose. And the way we were playing, when you start getting results, even if you're playing terribly, teams will change the way they want to play you. So even when you're playing terrible, the way teams set up against you because you're winning would actually help you because they're like, oh, okay, fine, we'll take your 3 men in the middle, or we'll take your 5 men in the back, and just give us the ball. We'll do what we got to do, and we'll win. But now it's not. It's not. We have to actually work, and teams are actually figuring out a way to beat us because the confidence is low. The boys are tired. We're not rotating the way we should. But it doesn't come down to one man like people think.
Okay, okay. Josh, I know was it last season, some months ago, you were scared that your
It was
morale
it
was
was it
down.
was
Yes,
miserable.
you were just shying away.
It
I don't
was
know what to say. I
miserable.
don't
It was
know me.
miserable.
But
I
now
watched the
the
video.
confidence
Henry,
is
him and Henry did that video. It was miserable. Imagine a City fan abusing a United fan, and he couldn't say anything.
it was not even bad. It was not that bad then. There was a time Josh didn't even want to come on. Like he was like, no, 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 I don't want to. But now he's so eager, like bring me on, like
Let's
I'm
do
going to
this.
talk. Yeah. So what's the magic? Pogba is no longer there, Ronaldo is not there, Ole is not there. Just so many things. Your Maguire is no longer the captain, and Erik Ten Hag is doing a good job. So like, what exactly is the magic?
Um, One word. Erik Ten Hag.
That's 3 words actually, but whatever. Whatever.
Any they try to counter me. I actually thought you were gonna ask me about my view about what's going on with Liverpool, and I was gonna say, man, hell if I care. Hopefully they go cascading down as far
It's
down as
okay.
possible.
We deserve that.
No, but it's I remember when Ronaldo left. We had a session, Lady VR, with Ronaldo and all the antics, just a few weeks before the whole thing eventually, blew off and led to him giving that interview with Piers Morgan. I mean, it's crazy, right? Because I remember the first couple matches that ETH had. Was it Brentford and Brighton? And it was terrible. I was like, oh my god! I'd always rooted for Eric Ten Hag though, because between him and Pochettino and I feel like we dodged the bullet with Conte. Although a huge section of United fans would have, I was part of them too, thought maybe we should have hired Conte when it was available before Spurs grabbed him. Um, but just to see how much turnaround, how much confidence is brought to the team, it's crazy, and it's easy to say, okay, maybe Pogba left. I thought I was going to miss Pogba, but I mean, I can't believe I'll be saying that. Good riddance. Ronaldo, my idol, left. I was disappointed with Ronaldo. But I think all those things, one way or the other, led to our good fortune in a way. So right now, Maguire, if you remember, Ten Hag stuck with Maguire for the first few matches. Eventually,
Mm.
he knew he had to, take him out. So I know Eric Ten Hag has been very instrumental in our success. And then there's this belief that is just brought into the boys. And I mean, he said it last week too. We hate to lose, So there will be a dip in the future. I hate to see when that happens, but how we bounce
Maybe
back from
tomorrow.
that. Huh? Tomorrow?
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, but yeah, yeah, I was miserable, I wouldn't lie, but right now we're really happy right now.
I hope it lasts anyway. Let's go just straight into the game tomorrow. Liverpool, Man U. So, Annie, what's your take on that game? General overview.
Um, it'll be a good game. I mean, obviously, United are flying. I can't be subjective and be like, oh, we're gonna whoop United, or they're not doing well. Obviously, they're flying. Their confidence is very high. They remind me of Liverpool 3 years ago when everything was just clicking. We were just unbeatable. That's what they look like right now. Um, they have leaders now in all three faces of the field. They have Martinez in defense, which the boy is a monster. Shaw looks like he used to be error prone. He's not making a lot of errors. He's actually playing center back for some games.
Yep.
Malacia looks like he's coming into his own, and then you have Varane. I mean, a proven veteran back there in the back line, and then in the middle you have Casemiro. I mean, enough. There's nothing you can say about that boy that hasn't already been said. He's a leader, co-captain in Brazil. He's what Partey is to Arsenal right now. And then you have Bruno. They have leaders in the spine of the team, and then Rashford up front is lights out. So it'll be a good game for once. I feel like they would also be.
For once, will be a better match.
I was
It
gonna
wouldn't be
say,
a drubbing.
I was gonna say for one, they wouldn't be worried about coming to Anfield because they know what they got.
Yeah,
I don't think they'll be worried.
it's funny
Um,
and he's saying that because I remember, and was it last season that you guys wiped us like
5-0.
5-0?
You guys left in the 60th minute of the game. All your fans left the stadium. I remember. I remember. So I feel like for the first time, they won't be worried about coming to Anfield. They would actually bring the game to us, which sometimes, well, most of the times works to the advantage of Liverpool, especially at Anfield. So if you have a team like Man City, Man City, I don't remember the last time they won a game at Anfield. Till Aguero left, Aguero never scored against us at Anfield. So um, there is something about a team that comes to Anfield with a lot of confidence that actually helps our game, because once the first 15 20 minutes doesn't go their way and we get a hold of that game, then it's a
GG.
good game. It ends up being back and forth. But if we ended up going 2-0 up in the first 15 minutes, it would be a very long day for United. And if they ended up, if we're not up to it, which I doubt, it's a derby, it's United. If we were not up to it and they run at us for the first 15 to 20 minutes, and of course, we know what happens when Liverpool goes a goal or two down. We don't, especially this Liverpool, we don't tend to come back from that. So it'll be the first 15 20 minutes of the game will be very interesting to see how the game goes. But overall, I feel like we can edge it because United won't sit back; they would attack, and we also have our own threats as well. Nunez behind the line, Salah. He loves scoring against United. I don't know who is going to be between Jota or Gakpo, but either one of them, I feel like it'll be a very it'll be a balanced game. The game will be won and lost in the midfield, typically, like as it is with United, as it is with Liverpool right now.
I feel like we're starting from the Gakpo or Jota thing. When Annie was saying, I actually thought maybe I would take Gakpo rather than Jota. I've always had this. I like Jota a lot, and I feel like Jota might just nip in a go. One or two goals, well, probably just one. But alternatively, if they play Gakpo, I feel like Gakpo might want to prove a point. Because remember, he would have joined us. And then something happened down the line, and then eventually ended up joining Liverpool. I don't know so much if we're going to bring the game to. We've always thrived better on counters. And if I was Ten Hag, why wouldn't necessarily sit back? I feel like the onus should be on Liverpool. They're at Anfield, and right now, I mean, they've won the past two matches, if I'm correct.
We've drawn one in the last 5.
That's terrible, Eddie. That used to be
We
me.
we've drawn one in the last 5. I mean,
But you guys won the last match, no?
yeah,
In
we've won
Premier
the
League.
2 in a row. We've only drawn one game in the last 5 games. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. So, you guys are on form right now, and I mean, getting back to form, and the onus should be on Liverpool to take the game to us. We would thrive better if that's the case. Man U has never really done well I'm not expecting us to go over to Anfield and keep possession and have higher statistics in terms of possession, probably shots on goal. We would do well to probably start the game, like Annie said. I think we're gonna want to start the game at a fast tempo, but once we're not able to, maybe get something out of it at the end of the at the start of the high tempo, if we're not able to put some kind of result out of it, then I think the game is eventually gonna just sieve into some kind of drawn out drawn out match where I think it's probably gonna hinge on an occasional, one or two goal. The predictor have actually predicted 2-1 or 3-2. I'm not going to Anfield with confidence. I know we're on form right now, but I'm not thinking we're gonna go there and drop them. One thing I do know is that I'm not going to Anfield thinking we're gonna get dropped 5-0, and which is saying something.
Yeah. I mean, of course.
Yeah, last season was terrible for us. It was abysmal. Uh,
9-0, 2 games. Just
it's,
saying.
it's it's crazy. I remember the second match. I had I was no, it was anyway. It was like night. It was stuff of nightmare. But tomorrow, I hope the confidence will not be our undoing in a way. I think the true test of how far we've come will be tomorrow, and there's probably no better rival, to play it against, because I mean it's a derby. This is our arch rival. We've been probably even worse than City. I hate Liverpool more than our noisy neighbors. And then right now they are beginning to pick form, so it might be the best time to have a true test of our mettle and see where we are right now. It's amazing, almost a little ironic how it seems like we are now the new, how Liverpool were evolving, a couple years ago. So I've been watching the past few matches, and I feel like maybe we can do a little better in terms of controlling the games. I really don't like the whole, first half off, second half on, or first half on, second half on. And there's always still that little weak spot. You can always see that, the spine isn't really that strong yet. The core isn't that strong yet. But you can see what Ten Hag is trying to build, and I think tomorrow will be a good test. So I think I agree with Annie. I think we're going to start the game like on a very fast tempo. Rashford always relishes playing at Anfield, well, playing Liverpool. The fact that it's going to be at Anfield, I think the onus is on Liverpool to win us, and then I wouldn't be. I haven't seen what the odd makers are saying, but I wouldn't really be betting against Liverpool to win in their own house. Hopefully a draw, but at least, like I said, I think it will be a true test of where we are right now. And I think we might do well too. If we win that match, it's GG's, man. Like, bring anybody in, it's and then I feel like Joe. So my concern tomorrow I know Nunes is probably gonna. I mean, he's always a threat. That the guy runs a lot, and to be fair, I was part of those who berated him when he joined. But you can tell he really does have the raw talent, with a little bit of finesse, and coaching. He's gonna come good. I hope it doesn't come good for them tomorrow.
And the
I think
prediction.
Liverpool wins 3-1. I think Liverpool wins
Okay.
3-1. I think Salah
Players to
gets a
score.
goal. I think Nunez gets a goal, and Van Dijk always likes a header against United. So I'll give it to three of them.
I think he scored his header last weekend, so it's a
Nah,
little
it's
unfair
okay.
right now.
It's okay. And then I think Rashford gets one because he's going to terrorize Trent, and I think one of those terror sides on that left side with Trent, I think it is going to result in one goal for him.
I think for me, I'm gonna say 3-2. Actually, yeah, 3-2, 3-2, 2-1. But I know you want to time it to a specific prediction. I'll say 3-2, 3-2 United. Yep, there it is. I said it. 3-2 United. We're gonna go there, win them 3-2. For the goals, Anthony scores first. Rashi scores, and then Casemiro. Anthony, Rashi, Casemiro. For them, I think Nunes scores for them. Sadly as it is for me to say, and then Salah, Nunes and Salah. Yeah. But I think it's gonna be 3-2, and it's gonna be a winner right at the end of it. So 2-2 for a while, and then 3-2 banger. Maybe not as dramatic as Arsenal's win today, but yeah, I think 3-2, and Casemiro scores the winner.